Earth turns around itself 366 times a year, one more time than there are days.
To understand this, we first need to decompose the motion of the Earth to one that's translational, going around the Sun, and one that's rotational, going around itself. Imagine we're observing the system above the North Pole, such that both the translational and the rotational motion would be clockwise. And also imagine we have an agent on the ground that's living in a tree somewhere on the equator that happens to point to the sun at the time of the start of our experiment. If there's only translational motion, then our Earth will move around the sun in the year. But since there is no rotation, the tree will always point upwards. Our agent living in the tree will experience noon at the beginning, a sunset from the east at 1/4, midnight at 2/4, a sunrise from the west at 3/4. Because the sun is rising the wrong way, he gets a negative day in his year. If there is one rotation in the year, the tree will always point toward the sun. And our agent living in the tree will experience noon forever, so he gets 0 days in his year. This is called a phase lock. It actually happens to the moon and Mercury. If there are 2 rotations in the year, then the rotational effect would overtake and dominate the day behavior. Our agent in the tree in this case will experience a sunset from the west at 1/4, and then also a sunrise from the east at 3/4. So he gets a proper day. In conclusion, the number of days in the year is always one less than that of the rotations.